Hello everyone, welcome back to MAC1105. So in the previous video, we already talked about what function. We discussed some identities, some characteristics of function. For example, like we learned how to find increasing and decreasing domain, increasing and decreasing interval, and we talked about the piecewise function. And one of the function we mentioned is a linear function, and a linear function is sometimes increasing or decreasing based on the slope. And just if you notice, think about it. What if function is not linear function? You see the function sometimes increasing and decreasing, and if it is increasing and decreasing, you see that it creates a maximum point and minimum point. So today in this video I will be discussing how to find some maximum and minimum, and we'll be discussing two different types of max and min, okay, and how we're gonna find how we locate it on the graph. Okay, so let's get started. I put the topic today will be max and min. Okay, now let's talk about the first type of maximum and the minimum point. The first type of maximum point and minimum point we call the absolute max min. Okay, absolute. Okay, what does it mean by absolute? I don't know, you guys can take a guess. Absolute, right? Like it's something the highest. That's what it means, right? The absolute one. So absolute max and min, actually what it means over here is the highest point is the highest point, and minimum is the lowest point in the graph. Okay, it's the coordinate of the highest point and the lowest point in the graph. For example, I have something like this. So I have a graph like this, and it's not even a straight line. Let's see. So I have a graph like this. Okay, and I have y here and x here, and you can tell me that here you go. Okay, see the highest point is right like this one right over here. You see this one is stopped and then over here, and this one is started right over here, but you see the highest point is this one. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and locate this the coordinate of this point when I give you an example, but you see this one will be the absolute maximum. Okay, absolute maximum. And you see the lowest point over here will be this one right here. This one will be the lowest. It will be the absolute minimum. So let me use a different color right here. So this one, okay, this one will be maximum. This will be absolute maximum. Okay, absolute maximum, and this one right over here will be the absolute minimum. Okay, the highest point and the lowest point. Now what if over here is not a dot? It's not a dot. What if it's a circle? For example, something like this. I have kind of the same graph. The same graph. Okay, now the graph is also start over here, and it gotta go up and go like that. Okay, but instead of now, what if right over here, instead of a dot, what if it is an open circle? So you know that it's an open circle, then we don't have a point over here. We don't have a point. So even though this is the highest position, but because we don't have a point over here, so the absolute max does not exist. It does not exist because we cannot because we cannot find the coordinate of this point, but the absolute mean is still there. Absolute mean is there. Okay, absolute mean. So what we learn out of this, we learn that even though they have the highest location, but because there's no point over here, so the absolute max does not. Sometimes it does not. Of course, you see it still depends on the graph. It still depends on the graph. Okay. All right. Okay. See, this graph over here has a dot. This one doesn't have a dot. All right. So the absolute max and absolute mean. Now, what if now let's jump to the second type. The second type we call that relative max or mean, or in some textbook we call local max or mean. Now, so what does it mean by local max and local mean? So when they say local or relative, what it means over here is that when we have a relative max, the relative max is like the top of the hill. It's like the top of the hill. It means that it is a connection. The point over there is a connection between the increasing and the decreasing. Okay, increasing and decreasing. So if you have something like this, okay, again, if you have something like this, okay, you have something like that. Right over here, you see that when the function increasing and decreasing, this one over here is the highest point, which is this one over here is the absolute, but it's also the local maximum. It's local maximum. Okay, because it's the intersection. It's like a connection between the increasing and the decreasing. Increasing and the decreasing. The same thing for local mean. If you have a graph like this, so for the local mean, it's a connection between a decreasing and the increasing. It's right over here. So this is local mean. And maybe if you guys look at this for picture over here, you will think that okay, then this is local max, but this is also absolute max. Okay, so they can be at the same point. Okay, something because the absolute max could be the highest, but the absolute doesn't have to be local. It could be local, but it doesn't have to be local. Okay, it doesn't have to. So I'm gonna put a remark over here. This is a very important point for you. I want to make. So I want to put a remark here. So as a red color. Remark. So the absolute max, okay, it can be local. Okay, but okay, so this is will be local one. Very important. It means the absolute max. It can be the connection between the increasing and decreasing, but it doesn't have to. Okay, it doesn't have to be local. Again, I'm going to wait here. It does not have to be local. Okay, it can be local, but it doesn't have to. Now, in order to clarify this, I can give you the picture. I have a picture like this. Graph. Okay. Now, in this picture, I will locate the absolute max, but it's not local. Like this. Right over here. You see that? this is the highest point, right? But it's not local, because in order to be called local, it must be going up then going down. Okay, going up or going down. But this one, it just go up. It just go up, but it's not go down. So this one is still considered as low. It's MAC. This one is still considered as absolute MAC. Okay, it's still considered as absolute MAC, but it's not local MAC because it's not going up and going down. Okay, it's not going up and going down. All right. Now I'm gonna give you the example. In this example over here, I'm gonna ask you to locate the coordinate of all the max and min point. Okay. What if I have something like this? Okay. I think I have to figure out a way to graph this more straight, because I don't know, is there a way to draw a straight line in this platform or not? But every time I draw a straight line, it's kind of hard. All right, so I have the function like this. Okay, function like this. I think you know what? I think I'm gonna do like this. It's better. I'll draw the whole coordinate system. Okay. There you go. X here, Y here. Alright, and I have something like this. Okay, kind of like that. Going up like this, and going up like that, and going down. I'm gonna provide you the coordinate. Okay, so this one is, I'm gonna make this one is 8, and this is 2, and this one 2, and this one 3, and this one -2, sorry, this one -3, and this one is about, I don't know, this is 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna make this one 3, this one is 5. Okay, and just estimate. Okay, this one I'm gonna put as 8. Okay, and this one I'm gonna put as 2. Okay. All right, so we have 3 dots over here, no open circle, so this is a dot, this is a dot, and this one is a dot, and we have an arrow going down. So the question is, we want to find all the absolute max, absolute mean, local max, and local mean. All right, let's see how we do this. Okay. All right. So let's do the absolute max first. So absolute max is the highest point. Doesn't matter going up or going down. So this is the highest point over here. So the absolute max will be 28. Okay. You see the arrow on the way down. So we don't have absolute mean, even though we think that this is the mean, but it's not the absolute mean, because you see the arrow keep going down. Over here, I'm going to do is -2, and this is -7. So even though we think this is the absolute mean, but it's not, because the arrow keep going down. So it's the absolute mean does not exist because they keep going down. So this is absolute mean over here. it does not exist. Okay, so we cannot locate the point. All right, then how about local? Okay, let's see. Local max is where the increasing and decreasing. So we have one local max over here, increasing and decreasing. Okay, increasing and decreasing. So local max, or in this case, is also absolute max. Let's see what else. We also have another local max because it's increasing and decreasing. So local max over here is -3 and 5. -3, 5. And anything else? That's it. We don't have anything else. And now how about local mean? Local mean. So local mean. Local mean. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and try to change the color so that you know this is absolute mean. So this is absolute mean. We don't have it. So I just changed the color. Okay. Now local mean is where the function is going down, going up. So we have this one going down, and we have this one going up. So right over here, we have a local mean. So local mean over here is -7, -2. Let's see what else. We have another local mean over here, right here. -2 and 3. So we have two local mean, and we have two local max. Okay, and the point over here, it doesn't give you anything. Okay, it doesn't give you anything. Okay, so it's not really that bad. Now let's try to get another one. Okay, example 2. Let's see. Right. Okay. Another one right there. Alright, this one I'm gonna give you the weird kind of strange picture. So how about like this? I'm gonna start from the bottom here. Okay. And kind of go up. Okay. And then it's going down. Okay. Then it go like that. Okay. Go like this. And it go like that. Okay, so I make the point over here. Over here is 10, 10. So I'm going to put this 10 here, 10 here. Over here will be 8. Over here will be 4. Will be 5. Over here will be -4. Over here 2. Over here will be -6 and 4. Okay, and over here I will have -2, -4, and I'm gonna put over here as 12, -12. Okay, again I'm gonna try to find absolute max. So absolute max. Okay, absolute max. Okay, so absolute max is the highest one, so you guys see over here. Okay, absolute max is this one. It's a whole circle, so we have one absolute max. Absolute max is 10, 10. Okay, how about absolute mean? Absolute mean, which is the lowest one. Right over here, lowest one over here. You see, you notice, you see there's no arrow. So the lowest one is -12, -4. Alright, then local max. Local max. How many? We have 1 here. Okay, 2. So So we have 2 because it's increasing and decreasing. So we have 2 local max, which is -6, 4, and 0, 8. And how about local mean? Local mean, we're going down, going up, right? And going down and going up. So local mean right here, going down and going up. Local mean right here. So we have -4, 2, and 4, 5. See, very easy, guys. Very easy. All right, so that's all concept about max and mean. Watch it carefully. Of course, you had to practice. If you have any question, please let me know. I'll be seeing you in the next video.